So how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host,
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
tdizzaster. And today I thought I made a video about this, but apparently I did not make a video about it. And I had it written down. I guess I just got caught up with a lot of these games that have been dropping in the month of October and September. But I wanted to talk about the Activision Blizzard King purchase that Microsoft obviously just did recently. And I want to talk about some of the IPs that have kind of been sitting in storage with Activision Blizzard for a while now. And I think maybe they looked at these IPs and thought that they couldn't really make a big profit or an ongoing profit with them. Just kind of took a back seat to a lot of the other ones that are in the forefront. But now that Microsoft has them, maybe, just maybe, we can cross our fingers and hope that they put a couple of their studios that they own behind some of these IPs and really push them out as first party. Even if they were a third party, I'm fine with that. I just would like to see these IPs make a return. One of the first ones that I want to talk about is, of course, Prototype. Now, when this ABK deal actually finalized, there was some rumblings about Prototype maybe being remastered or being remade, which I'm cool with that. If they want to remaster Prototype, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake or a remaster, something of that nature. Maybe even a third one. That would be awesome. Just build on, the Mercer disease or whatever, and, go from there. I would just like to see it come back as a third-person action-adventure type game. Another one would be Time Shift, a third game. That would be dope. I think that there's a lot of IPs that Microsoft now owns that they could really do a lot of things with. I'd like to see the true crime games come back. Before I get into that, though, I just want to give the dates out on these games. So Prototype, the last one, I believe, is Prototype 2, came out in 2012. It was basically being marketed as a competitor to the Infamous series. So 2012 is when Prototype, the last one, came out. Time Shift, it was in 07. 07. That's crazy. True Crime, the last one, not including Sleeping Dogs. True Crime was 05, and I think it was the New York one. True Crime New York, Streets of New York? I can't remember. But I believe it was on the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2. But the last one came out in 05. That's crazy. That's a crazy long time. And the reason why I don't mention Sleeping Dogs is because they never really officially named Sleeping Dogs, being part of the True Crime universe. Plus, Embracer Group owns Sleeping Dogs, so good luck with seeing another Sleeping Dogs. And the last one that I have written down here, and I'm sure there's plenty of others, but these are just some that interest me that I'd like to see come back if they were brought back in a proper way. The last one was Tenchu. I absolutely love the Tenchu series, and the last one that came out was in 08. These were IPs that really kind of pushed forward the industry in their respective genres, in my opinion, and I'd love to see Microsoft put their efforts behind these IPs. Also, I'm going to throw in Banjo-Kazooie. They definitely need to do something with Banjo-Kazooie, and not like nuts and bolts. They really need to make like a platformer, 3D platformer, go back to the roots of Banjo-Kazooie. I'm waiting on that, man. Those are some of the IPs that I would like to see brought back, as long as they're done in the proper ways. You let me know what ones that you like down below in the comments section. But what I want to move on from there about this ABK deal, I think the biggest reason why Microsoft was really going after Activision Blizzard King wasn't for any type of cloud streaming. It was definitely for the IPs, and I think namely the mobile gaming market, because maybe you and I don't play the mobile games, but these games make a lot of money. As you can see here, we have Candy Crush advertised up top there, but there's a few other ones that I think that kind of go under the radar that still make Activision Blizzard a lot of money. One being Hearthstone. I mean, I remember that when that card game came out, it just took over everything. Another one would be COD Mobile. We've seen articles and reports that come out that show how much money COD Mobile makes, which is insane. And of course, any other future mobile games that they had in the works. We got Diablo Immortal. There's so many things that I think Microsoft was really trying to own the capital of. And with this deal, I think that they really spending a lot of that money. What is it, $70 billion? It's like chump change to them. That's why they push so hard for this deal to close. There's a couple more IPs that still, I think, have a lot of potential that were money makers back then. One, of course, we all know World of Warcraft. That's still making Blizzard so much money with the monthly subscriptions. I think that they should throw in a WoW subscription if you subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate. That would only make sense. Even if they raised it to $20 a month for Game Pass Ultimate, that's still, in my opinion, reasonable if they add things like that, like a WoW subscription or something of that nature. But aside from that, another big one was Guitar Hero. If you gamed back then, in the 360 era, PS3 era, Guitar Hero was everywhere, man. It just took the gaming industry by storm, dude. Everyone loved that. But another one was, believe it or not, Skylanders. Any of you guys remember Spyro's Skylanders? I think they got away from putting Spyro's name actually in the title and just like changed it to Skylanders. But you had the like little portal thing that you bought connected to the 360. Then you went out and bought those figurines. Like, it was selling like hotcakes, man. People were trying to collect all of them. There were special ones that they had. So I think today Microsoft has a lot of IPs that are very diverse for each and every gamer, from your adult gamers to your children gamers. And there's a lot of things that they can do with these IPs here that I mentioned. I really do hope they don't let a lot of these IPs just sit on the shelf like they've been sitting for many, many years now. I really want to see them do something with the IPs, as long as it's done, the proper way. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Like I said, I thought I did this video before, but apparently I didn't. I went through my folder of recorded videos and I didn't see it in there. I seen it in my notebook here and realized, oh shit, I didn't do that. So let me go ahead and fire that up. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You let me know your opinions down below in the comment section. I'd really like to know about some of the IPs that you guys might be looking forward to. Maybe some that have slipped my mind. And yeah, make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, it's been your boy. It's been real, and I'm out. Later.